Good afternoon and welcome to Exposition, a show about the art scene in southeastern Ohio. And with me is Valerie Thomas, and she runs the, what is it?
Gallia County Artisan Market, Artisan Shop and Studio, along with someone named Kelsey Kerr.
Oh, she's a shady character, I've heard.
I do believe so, and we have to keep an eye on her.
Mm-hmm.
And
Anything going on at the studio?
just classes. Make sure to check out our website and
Any new classes?
upcoming. We have a potion bottle making class.
Are you making potions or bottles?
Well, a little bit of both, but not real potions. It just look like potions.
Okay, so it's
Yes.
not Wicca making spells and
Well, no, not yet. But it's and then we have a live wreath class coming up, and of course brush and bottle.
What's
and,
live wreath
It's Ashton
compared
Saunders,
to a dead wreath?
and well, it's not dead dried flowers, and it's not real like leafy plants, but they're succulents, and she puts them, helps you learn how to put them around on a wreath shape, and then I think they just need, it might be mosses.
It's like a planter kind of a deal?
Well, it's not a planter, it'll be a wreath, and then she shows you how to attach succulents, which are the ones that don't need as much water.
Cactus type thing.
Yes. And other than that, we've got ongoing cake decorating classes, and it
Which,
seems
if you
like,
want to see the cake decorating stuff, look in one or two past shows.
yes,
And
absolutely.
stained glass. And,
Oh, stained glass.
Yeah,
and
that was a few more before that.
yes, it
and,
was.
And watercolor.
Watercolor.
watercolor's a new
yes,
one.
we have a new class coming up. It's Intro to Watercolor Painting, or Watercolor, Painting 1.
Mhm.
Or and she'll, it's Courtney Ritchie, and she will be helping you through that class.
She does really well.
She does, and
I'm
everything.
not good at that.
Like
I'm better at
multi-talented.
oils where you can mix it and play with it, and water just seems, it's there.
I know, and then sometimes it's not forgiving.
And then it turns
and
like
the
into
happy
mud.
accident doesn't. Yes, it doesn't work as well. So you have to, but you can have fun with watercolor, and you will.
Well, she'll show
learn
you
in
how
this
to
class.
do it. Maybe you'll be more successful.
Yes, and I'm not successful with watercolors,
Mhm.
but yes.
And so there's another class you have, and our guest, which you have met today.
Yes, I just met her today.
She teaches Irish dance.
Yes, and this is Kelsey Kerr
Hello.
of the Kerr School of Irish Dance, and she happens also to be my kid.
Oh,
Yes, I didn't know that
I
till
just-
today, but I
just
found
met
out.
you.
I know.
This is crazy.
I know. I'm so embarrassed. I didn't know who you were at first. But
okay.
anyway.
So when did you start Irish dancing, and why?
I started when I was 5, and it was either you or your mom, my Grammy, that showed me Lord of the Dance and River Dance, and I just found it fascinating, and I loved how beautiful it was. I loved the rhythms that they created, and I love that it's our culture, because we're so Irish and we're Celtic mutt. So I just loved all of it, and there was this one specific lady that was a lead dancer, Her name is Jillian Norris, and she had this beautiful red dress on. And since I saw that, it's always been my passion and my dream, and I love red because of that too. And so, I just, I immediately wanted to do it. I think I was actually 4 at the time, and the local Irish dance school that we found wouldn't take people until you turned 5. So I actually had to wait till I turned 5. So I started
I can't
when I was
imagine
5.
teaching a 4 or 5-year-old. I mean, have they learned to ride a bike, and now you're asking them to
I know, but they
Yeah.
do.
tap dance and stuff?
They can do it. It's amazing.
I don't know how well behaved I was. I'd like to think that I was a good student, but I mean, it seemed to eventually catch on at least.
Yeah, like in T-ball, you'll see a kid just like wander off. It's like, hey, get back here.
In the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that kind of thing happens. Like, hey, pay attention up here.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a
So,
young age.
what's a little bit of history in Irish dance? Because it seems like the only thing they move is their waist down.
Yeah. I forget. I know I taught Irish dancing at River Valley Middle School, and I kind of went more into the history of it so I could teach the kids. And I don't remember exactly, but I think there were Irish dance masters back in the day, and they were really good at Irish dancing, and they were teaching people, and I believe it was just to not further complicate things, to not involve hands, and I think they were more focused on the footwork. But now, in modern Irish dancing, they add, light hand gestures and stuff like that, and add in other aspects of dance. But at least I think that's the history or the start of why they don't use hands most of the time.
I heard something, I think I've heard something where there was something having to do with the religion, or I'm not sure if it was Catholicism, but they were not prevented, they were, what do you call them?
Forbidden?
Forbidden to
No,
move
that's
their
a joke.
arms. It is?
Yeah,
Are you
that's.
sure?
I think it's just like probably Irish people trying to mess with people.
Are you sure?
But yeah,
Like that
when
they
I
could
was
see them
looking-
through the windows dancing, and they didn't have their arms moving. So supposedly, if you didn't see
We're
their
not
arms
having
moving, they
fun
weren't.
in here.
They weren't dancing if weren't moving.
Yeah,
their
we're all
arms.
dancing right now. You can't tell.
Yes, we are. Yes, behind the desk, anything's possible.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure when I was looking all of that up, I'm pretty sure it was a joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that was a joke.
You're very funny.
Leave your comments below.
Yes.
All those angry people.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. No offense. No offense.
So, how far did you go in that? And was there, is there like competitions, regionals, and all that kind of thing?
Yeah.
And this was in Florida? Is that correct?
Yeah. It seems like the world of Irish dancing now, most of it is focused on the competition and, all of that, and leveling up and winning, the championships and stuff like that. And then after that, there is the show aspect. But I just didn't enjoy the competing part, because I just,
It takes a little bit of the fun out of it.
yeah, exactly. I'm actually a pretty competitive person, so it's like if I didn't win first, or somebody did better than me, or I messed up, then it's just like it was just too hard on me, and it did take the fun out of it. So
Yeah, there's first place and the rest are losers.
yeah, but I liked performing so much more, because it's more the art and expressing yourself and sharing that with people than, I have to win first place. So I did cut my competition years short, but there are different dances, and I forget all of my my placements and levels in each of those dances, but I did get up to prize winner, I believe, and I think that's pretty high up. It's not the highest, but that's pretty high up, and I did get a lot of first places, so that was good, and I made it to, I think the farthest was the was it regional Oireachtas competition.
In Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah, so it was like the southern regional competition. That's the farthest that I made it.
So do you get invited, once you know this, then there's a community that gets started. So do you get invited to events or something? I know if you play the bagpipes, then everybody's calling you for funerals and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, with the performance aspect, there are different dance schools around, and most of them are, heavily focused on competing, and that's their main thing. But St. Patrick's Day time does come around, and those dance schools have a collection of, all sorts of dancers, all ages, all levels, and they usually put together shows and, tour. And with my dance school in Florida, Tierra Grena, we did tour around the Florida area, and we did have performances for private groups.
And now?
Well, and now, yes, I'm
Christmas, and then?
Yeah, Christmas and St. Patrick's Day. It's really only me. I've had a lot of students off and on, but my sister recently moved up here, and she was dancing with me, and so we performed for our St. Patrick's Day Cultural Festival and Parade. We were in the parade and did a little performance after, and we also performed at the Colony Club in downtown Gallipolis on St. Patrick's Day, and then I think it was a couple days later, the Tangled Roots let us perform a little bit at courtside before them. So, and I was part of the Welsh Christmas show at the Marquet Theater in Jackson. They let me do some of my Irish dancing in their Welsh show. So around here this time, that's the type of performances that I've done so far.
And this coming Saturday?
Yes.
Or not? Well, are we allowed to say dates?
I guess, but it's probably going to be passed by somebody to see it.
Right.
Yeah, but
So it was great.
So it was awesome. Gosh, amazing.
Yeah,
Where is it?
Heritage Days, or I forget exactly what it's called. September 10th, my 2 o'clock time slot. I'm going to be dancing in Oak Hill, so that's coming up or past.
So have you seen clogging?
Yes,
And what's the difference? Because to maybe the untrained eye, everything except the costume looks very similar.
Yeah, I actually saw, like in person, I saw clogging at the Bob Evans Farm Festival this past year, and I noticed that it seems a lot closer to tap dancing than Irish dancing, but it's all, it's all very, very similar, and I feel like if you can do one, you could transition into the other. But there are a lot of differences. I feel like hard shoe and Irish dancing is a lot more formed, I guess, in a way. It's like, it seems like clogging is a little more free, and you kind of kick out to the side and stuff. And then the Irish dance hard shoe is more like you're in line, you're crossing your legs perfectly. Like I feel like the technique is at a different level.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that, again, if I'm correct or not,
She'll tell you if you're not.
Maybe.
that it was Irish dancing that was brought over to America, and then Appalachian and
Yeah,
They kind of
mountain people.
evolved.
yes,
to the
so it's an
area.
American clogging's like a more Americanized Appalachian organized dance.
And
that
to me,
was
it seems to
taken.
have the same beat or rhythm. And the Irish dancing is probably a little different. as far as
Yeah.
the rhythms and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like they're all similar, but I do feel like there's more precision in the technique in executing the Irish dance moves, where I feel like tap dancing and clogging, they're different too, but I feel like they're a little more free with their movements in some ways.
So is there Scottish dance and Welsh dance?
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah, I don't
there's
know
a
how
difference
to do
between
this.
the Irish and Scottish and Welsh
Yes,
and
yes.
all those things?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know much about Welsh dancing. I've only seen videos on YouTube, but yeah, I don't know much about that. But
Does
it
it
does.
look the same, or what do they do?
It
differently?
seems very similar. I wouldn't want to, represent it in the
Right.
wrong way, but just from the videos that I've seen, it seems like a lot of formation dancing, and kind of like, if you think of going to a festival and everybody joining in and doing, partner dancing and group dancing. Those are the videos that I've seen, at least. And again, it didn't seem like as precise, like point or toe, turnout, not as precise, but I could be wrong. There could be
It
a
might be
different
just
level.
that event. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. And then Scottish dancing, I don't know how to do that, but there were Irish dance competitions and festivals where they would join the two. So there'd be Irish dancing competitions and Scottish dancing competitions at the same festival, and they're amazing. And
Very different.
it is very,
Completely
I mean,
different. With
yeah.
the actual
I've heard it
regalia
said.
and
I've heard it said. If
And
it's
that-
not Scottish, it's clap.
yeah, yeah.
If
and-
you remember that from Saturday Night.
yes,
yeah, the dancing.
Mike Myers. Yeah.
The dancing, I don't know, it seems like a lot more leg work in a way, because it seems like they're hopping and they're totally on their toes and hopping in place and then extending their legs really high, and instead of
It's more
And with-
exaggerated.
and with
Instead-
long skirts.
yeah, they
long
actually
skirts
wear
and-
the kilts, and in Irish dancing, you wear these, beautiful embroidered dresses and stuff. But the Scottish dancing, they wear the kilts, and
So you don't wear
but-
kilts in Irish.
nope,
Huh.
nope.
Okay.
No,
we
but
do
we
have
do
some
in the
pictures.
parade.
Yes, we do.
Okay, pictures. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's get some pictures up here.
Let's see what's happening. Who are they?
Yeah, that was around St. Patrick's Day. We had those dresses custom made, and that's my sister Nikki, and that's where we did our several performances.
What's the design on the front?
It's a Celtic knot, and I picked it out and I colored it, and this great place in Jackson custom made it for me. So.
Oh, okay. Do we have some more pictures? Here we go.
Yeah, that's the shirt that I'm wearing right now. Valerie actually painted that for
I was
me.
thinking that's a dragon.
Yes, it's a Celtic dragon, and that's my logo for my school. And yeah,
She
that's
calls me
one.
Valerie. That's.
Is a dragon dancing?
It could be.
It is in its own mind.
Yeah. And that was from when I was little. I am on the far right in the
First
front
row.
row next to the little boy.
In
That's
blue.
me. And then I don't think my sister's in that one, but those are our dresses that we wear. So no kilts there, and it has these different embroidered designs and bedazzled features.
And wigs. Lots of wigs.
Yeah.
Why do you need a wig?
We don't know.
I think they're changing that now, but
It
it's
just seems strange because you're doing all this foot stuff, and it's like
Yeah.
you gotta have a wig.
Got it.
That's
It's
the
kind of in the
competition
changing
world.
of the times.
It's
Is that a
changing.
regional thing, or do they all like?
It's everywhere, but I
Huh.
think it's changing now. But yeah, it's just competition standards. That's another one, and I am on the far right, and then
First row?
Yeah, in the
Yes.
first row. And my sister is actually in that one. She is in the first row, and the third one from the left. And that was when I was older. I think that was 2011 when we were touring with my Irish dance school, and I am in the red dress. So that was at a festival in Orlando.
Oh, that's a good
And-
shot of the dress. That's cool. And you're the one on the right
Yes, I'm on the right.
with the big afro there.
And that
Yep.
was at the, it is.
Yes, it is. And that's another shot of my dress from more recent years.
Which one are you?
The red dress.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
Is that something that people in Ireland would wear?
Well, it's
Or is it
like
like a dance thing?
everywhere, like worldwide. It's the same standards for the competition dresses.
But they do change. The
Yeah,
styles
they
change.
evolve.
The wigs
Because to me,
change.
it looks a little Eastern European or German or something.
Yeah.
It's not what I think of when I hear Ireland.
Yeah. And that's me and my, that was when I was in the Irish dance school in Florida, Tír na Gréine, and that was my school shirt and my beautiful wig.
And you get a tiara that goes with it?
Yeah, that matches the dress that you wear.
Okay. All right, what's going on
So,
here?
This is recent, very recent. This is a video with my sister, and we actually have more modern, like pop music, and we're combining different styles, like mainly Irish dancing, but also with ballet moves like we did there, and some modern moves. And we just wanted to do, you know, less traditional and more of a modern type of performing Irish dance. And this was one of our rough practices, but we like creating these different types of dances instead of just the strict ones with your arms by your side. Nikki's a fan of the floor movements. Yeah, this is all choreographed by us, so we didn't have anybody teach us this. We didn't, you know, take the moves from anybody else. We used elements of dance that we already knew, and we put it together on our own. So it was a lot of fun making these.
Okay. We have another video?
Yeah.
You know, what's the difference with this? What are we doing?
Well, it's a different song, and
Okay.
you know, different choreography that we did. We want to keep making more with different modern music, and hopefully perform it someday.
At America's Got Talent,
Oh boy.
for sure.
I don't know about that.
So is this the style that you teach, or you teach the strict?
I teach more of the traditional. I don't teach.
Because you probably have to have a base of knowledge before you start branching
Yeah,
out.
definitely. You definitely have to get the basic moves, and then you know, enhance the technique so that, you know, your leg is turned out, your foot is pointed before you start developing your skills and adding, you know, harder types of dances. But yeah. See how before Nikki did the floor part, and I decided to not do that. Yeah, this
Those are
is
pretty synchronized. And
yeah. We love doing this style because we do get to add the hand movements, and I've been trained in high school and outside of school in other styles of dance, and I love Irish dancing the most, but I do really enjoy all different styles of dance. So it was a lot of fun making these.
What would be the next best thing?
The next style?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like a lot of elements of ballet because they can be similar to Irish dancing, but I do like how free modern dancing is like lyrical, you know, when people are more expressive. So probably those two.
Okay.
what is your dream with all of this?
Well, like I said before, I'm definitely not into the competition aspect, and I really enjoy performing and having that passion on my own. and getting to, spread it and share it with other people, and they can see, that I love doing this, and they get to be culturally enriched by it. And I just love performing, and I love the different storylines and different shows. So I hope to be a touring Irish dancer in a professional troupe. So that's what I'm aiming for.
And there's a storyline to what?
Well, it's like, like ballet, like the Nutcracker. There's a story in that, and then they dance through it. They dance that storyline.
So you do the same sort of thing with Irish dance?
Yeah, in different touring shows like Lord of the Dance, River Dance, they have their stories, and then, by the music and dancing and I guess a little bit of acting, they get to portray that story.
Okay. Didn't know that. I just figured they were up there having fun.
Well, I mean, even so, it's still fun to watch,
Are you available then for not just teaching?
Dancer for hire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But you take gigs.
Yes, more so around St. Patrick's Day, and hopefully I'll get more students at some point, and we can have a whole little show with more than just me.
Do you have a website where people can contact your contact information?
I do have a Facebook page. It's Kerr School of Irish Dance, and that's Kerr. And yeah, I don't have a website yet, so that would be the best place to look everything up.
Up on Facebook.
Great.
Yep, on Facebook.
Okay, and your phone number's there,
Yes,
email?
email, everything.
Okay, great.
It would seem cool to combine that with self-defense.
Ooh.
Like do a spin and boop, kick it.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be our next video.
Well, they do kick high,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
leap high, so they could probably like toe somebody in the eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, with it just like
Maybe.
flying through the air and like.
You could kick some butt and look good doing it.
Yes. Beautiful. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Is there anything else you would like our audiences to know about you?
No, just, check
When
out
are
our
when are the
Facebook
classes? Are they by
Well,
arrangement or what?
Yeah, I've had them on and off based on interest, but I'll probably try to schedule more group classes soon, but best way to figure that out is through Facebook or contacting me somehow, and we can figure something out.
And that's through the Artisan Shop and Kerr School of Irish
It
Dance?
could be, yeah, it could be, because I help manage those pages too, so one way or another you'd get to
You
me.
can reach Kelsey Kerr
Yep,
of the Kerr School of Irish Dancing,
Yep.
or Irish Dance.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Okay.
We would have had Nikki on today, but she was unavailable. Otherwise, that would have been a whole other ball of wax.
But we did have nice, cute little pictures of her and
Yes.
some videos, so.
Yes. Yes.
Does she teach
Represent.
alongside with you or not?
No, she can. She has the ability to be my assistant if there's a big enough demand, but it's generally just me teaching.
Usually one-on-one, or you got 3 or 4 people?
I've done group lessons and private lessons, so.
Because I'd rather be in a group, that way I could hide in the back and go, yeah.
I've taken her classes, and she's a wonderful teacher. I just am a little bit uncoordinated, and it didn't work out very well, but she said I did.
I think you did well. Yeah.
But no.
Yeah. I work with, like any level. If you've never danced at all before, if you have, a foundation of another type of dance, that usually helps. But I work with everybody at their own pace and, all different levels.
Very patient.
And adults. I teach adults.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I hope you found that interesting, and if you're interested in that, then look her up. And thanks for watching, and do we know who we're having on next?
We don't, but I think we need to get some more musicians.
Okay.
Yes, and we will figure out who that is very soon.
Okay. So if you'd like to be on the show, contact her. She lines everything up.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month.